Hey again YouTube, Stick Guy 187 back again with a product review for you. I have to admit I'm really excited about this one. The reason for that being, for those of you who know me personally or those of you who've been corresponding with me, you know that I've been taking Muay Thai for about 18 years now, under the tutelage of Gasper Boom Boom Bonomo. As part of that Muay Thai, I've been incorporating stick fighting, as you can see in my introduction, and I've been incorporating weapons techniques. I've always wanted to learn Krabi-krabong as an accompaniment to my Muay Thai and to obviously get me a little bit better at edged weapons. But the difficulty with that, even though Gasper can teach me Muay Thai and he teaches me boxing and all that stuff, he's actually a great guy, by the way. You guys should look him up. He's on YouTube and he's on Facebook. So if you're interested in learning Muay Thai and you're where he teaches, look him up. But the main problems were finding an instructor. If you know an instructor in Alberta who teaches Krabi-krabong, please send me a personal message or put it in the comment section below and I will do my best to contact them. So besides the instructor, the difficult part was always getting the swords for it. You could order, like there's a Paul Chen Banshee, but it's $200 and some odd and it's not quite the right sword. And then ordering them from Thailand, it's always kind of iffy and difficult to get stuff. So when Cold Steel announced that they were releasing this product, I have to admit I was really excited, and as soon as the new year came and it popped up on my supplier's website, I ordered it right away. What is it? Well, it's the Cold Steel Thai Machete. This thing is actually pretty awesome. I've had it for only a few days. It's already got a name, I'll tell you at the end of the video. And yeah, I've been playing with it. I've sharpened it up a little bit more, so it's not quite out of the box, it's a little bit better. But let's see what we got. Standard Cold Steel Kodura sheath. I think this is actually, if not the same, then a similar sheath to their two-handed Latin machete, and possibly a similar sheath to their two-handed katana machete. It is certainly quite a beast, isn't it? The Kodura sheath has this hard plastic at the bottom, just like the Gladius machete sheath, to make it easier for you to slide the blade all the way in, because obviously it's a flexible sheath, and also to make it so that you don't break the point off. Attached at the bottom and the top is the strap. You can hang it like a baldric. It actually only hangs really well, full baldric right across my body on the left-hand side, but it's pretty damn big, and turning corners and stuff like that, I kept whacking into stuff. I do have a couple of issues with the baldric hang. There's a rivet that actually goes through the entire bottom here, and get that in focus. It doesn't rotate very well. It does move a little bit, but I like it to swing a little bit freer, a lot more like this one up here does. The reason for that is it's a little more comfortable if it can swing free when you whack something or when you walk into a tree or something like that. It comes with this little snap to really just hold in place your extra cordage here, or a strap here. And it's got a pressure retention strap down here to hold everything in place. I've shortened it up for this video just because, well, hanging the baldric and still doing the video, you guys can't see it. You just see the strap. So, of course, I've done the tactical dork way and hung it over my shoulder. So, I'm a tactical dork, I know. Anyways, let's talk about the machete itself. 1055 high carbon steel. It's got that nice spring to it, so it's a nice spring steel. The weight overall I think is a couple of pounds. It's lighter than the Gladius machete, and actually I find that the balance, because of the extra long handle, is awesome. Balance point's right about there. Yeah. About there. So there's a lot of forward weight and this nice sweat tip. It does a great slash. What they did, it looks like, this was originally one piece straight back. You can see it's kind of got that swept design of the Krabi. Well, they ground it off, and actually on mine, I think the dude who was grinding had the angle slightly wrong, so I've actually got a slightly sharper edge on one side, which is fine because I can strike a ferro rod off this thing now. Don't know when I'm bringing this camping, but I might try anyways. The blade angle is your standard, I think in this case it was actually a 22-degree angle. I sharpened it up a little bit using a diamond stone and a file, and I've gotten it actually fairly sharp. Of course, it's a hell of a lot better as a chopper than it is as a slasher, but overall, I mean, the balance on this is really rather nice to work with. The handle, okay, so you know how normally I've been wrapping my cold steel handles, the War Club, the Gunstock War Club, the Gladius, the handle on the, the handle on the Shanghai Shadow and the Bowie Bushman. I don't need to wrap this one because they've kept the traditional pattern on it. So nice raised grip, and then down to a slight swell, and then down to the finish on the pommel. One of the weird things is they put a lanyard hole in this. I don't really see that being really, really functional on this, so I'm never going to put a lanyard on it. That said, I don't know if you guys can see, but it almost looks like when they put in the steel, they put the lanyard hole there, and it looks like the steel's been pushed back a little bit. The handle's really, really nice. I mean, obviously you can use it for a two-handed grip. It's 14.5 inches long from the top of the guard all the way down to the pommel, and then I measured the blade, and the blade is 23 3/4. The cutting edge, because of course the grind doesn't go all the way down to the pommel, the cutting edge is almost exactly that too. With your standard cold steel machete, I ended up getting one that's got slightly different grinds. The end point on the grinds towards the pommel, they're only a couple of centimeters off, but on the very top, the left side here, the grind at the very tip was quite a bit off, so I had to work on the other side a little bit, remove some material, and make it a nice swept point. Great little product, absolutely fun to play with. Don't run with knives, but if you're gonna chop through a jungle or something like that, or I don't know, maybe you want to recreate Honbaktu or something like that, this is a great product. I'm going to do some cut tests on it outside. It's a glorious 3 degrees centigrade above zero. So we're going to go outside and we're going to chop at some watermelon. Not an analog for anything, I just want to chop at some watermelon. So yeah, let's go to that, and then we'll be right back, and I'll tell you guys the name and whether or not you should buy this. So here we go. So yeah, as you guys can see, this had absolutely no trouble going through that watermelon. And while watermelon isn't an analog for anything, it really is fun to slice through. And now I've got red on the snow out there, which is probably going to freak out my neighbors and anyone who walks into my backyard, but oh well. Got this for $55 through Warriors and Wonders. I've seen it on Amazon.com as well. I haven't seen it in my local retailers, but maybe they'll start carrying it too. Do I think you should get the Cold Steel Thai Machete? If you are like me and you're into Muay Thai and you've always wanted to get one of these as well, it's a great product. It's cheap, lightweight, and you can use it as a machete. If you want a two-handed machete, this one's also, I think, one of the better ones. The Latin two-handed machete is also a great product, but I've never been a fan of the two-handed katana machete that Cold Steel puts out. I prefer this. So yeah, that's about it. The Cold Steel Thai Machete is absolutely fun. That's about it, guys. Thanks so much for watching this review. If you like my videos, please click like, subscribe, and share them as much as possible because it really helps me out, and then I can bring more of this stuff to you guys. So until next time, guys, I'm Stick Guy 187. Stay sharp.